Amazon and Blue Origin's CEO Jeff Bezos, Apple's Tim Cook, Alphabet's Sundar Pichai, AMD's Lisa Su, GM's Mary Barra, and Nvidia's Jensen Huang all have one thing in common. The CEOs of some of the world's most successful firms have one thing in common all these days. They are engineers. Hello everybody and welcome back to Luxurious Life, and today we'll be talking about the top CEOs and with the one thing in common they have. Please make sure to go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button to stay updated about our next uploads. So getting an MBA, a Master of Business Administration's degree, used to be the way to go for people who wanted to be the CEO of a company one day. But that is honestly no longer the case. The Harvard Business Review used to issue a list of the topmost 100 successful CEOs every year. And for the second year in a running row, they discovered that CEOs with an engineering degree outnumbered those with an MBA. Compared to 32, 34 is a higher number, and some people had both. Obtaining an MBA can be extremely costly as well, and top graduate schools such as Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania or Harvard Business School will set you back more than $200,000. Some CEOs are now advising you actually put money aside. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Elon Musk went so far as to suggest, "I think there could be too many MBAs running firms." He believes that people with business degrees waste too much time in board meetings poring over PowerPoints and finances when they should be concentrating on the products. The reasoning behind this is that if the product is good, profits will follow. In Musk's case, this would mean creating fantastic electric automobiles at Tesla and tremendously fantastic reusable rockets at SpaceX. That's when having a background in engineering comes in handy. Engineers have foundation in math, science, and technology, so they can design, develop, construct, and improve their products. Musk holds a physics and economics degree rather than an engineering degree though. He's a self-taught engineer who learned about rocket science through reading books. Musk's knowledge leaps out according to engineering consultant Sandy Munro, who interviewed him for his YouTube channel Munro Live. "I was completely taken aback. I've seen a lot of CEOs, and I've never encountered a CEO or president who was more knowledgeable about the product."
We went on a date. All I was talking about was electric cars. That was not a winning conversation.
An engineering background gives you a leg up on the competition when it comes to creating superior products. Just ask Satya Nadella, a Microsoft engineer who rose through the ranks to become the company's CEO. And when he came over as CEO in 2014, he had to figure out how to keep Microsoft relevant in the face of Apple's attack. Now it's up to us to help Microsoft succeed. Under his predecessor, Steve Ballmer's leadership, the software company failed to prosper. Its products were far from groundbreaking. The Surface was a reaction to the iPad, a Windows Phone, and iPhone competitor. Ballmer has a Harvard degree in mathematics and economics, which help him balance the books, but not too much in terms of innovation. And when Nadella took over, he restructured Microsoft, allowing its software to run on non-Windows platforms, bringing Microsoft Word to the iPad and iPhone, for example. He also expanded the company's cloud business, Azure, which has become the most serious competitor to Amazon's AWS. In his first email to employees as CEO, Nadella wrote, "Our industry does not respect tradition, it only respects innovation." That innovative spirit of engineering saved Microsoft, but it's not easy. It requires risky moves and not accepting failure. As an American inventor, Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've only found 10,000 ways that won't work."
But rarely can substitute for it. Kentaro Toyama.
James Dyson, the British engineer, knows a thing or two about not giving up. He became frustrated when a vacuum that he had at home kept losing suction, so he decided to build a better vacuum for himself. He spent 15 years tinkering with over 5,000 prototypes to come up with the perfect bagless design. I'd like to give you a little demonstration. The payoff for his perseverance was a multi-billion-dollar company that bears his name. In order to be successful, Dyson was invested in the fine details of his company. Engineers aren't afraid to get involved in the day-to-day business, especially when it comes to hiring.
Governments are going around saying, hey, green is clean and it's green, so it's a good thing.
Amazon is notorious for tough interviews. Bezos, who has a degree in electrical engineering and computer science, used to meet with every candidate himself during Amazon's early employment days. He would ask quirky questions like, how many gas stations are there in America? He wasn't after the right answer, but he wanted to see whether the candidate had an analytical approach in order to come up with an informed response. Bezos once said setting the bar high for hiring was the most important factor for the online retailer success. And it's no surprise that engineers make it to the top of the tech industry, which has seen explosive growth over the years. But they're also doing well at non-tech companies.
Amazon. But yet you've got Blue Origin, you've got Bezos Explorations. Why can't somebody like you just rest on your...
Like Jeffrey Sprecher, the CEO of the holding company that owns the New York Stock Exchange, he has a degree in chemical engineering. I've never had a job that had anything to do with chemistry, but the discipline that I went through there taught me about problem solving in business. It is really just that. Engineers are very good at problem solving, and that's the key to doing everything from building a bridge across a river to designing a rocket to get to Mars. If you've ever been inspired to become an engineer or simply want to learn more about the world, a good foundation in math and computer science is crucial.
Money in clearing, we need more people, we need more processes and systems that are auditable.
Well everybody, that was our video for today, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thank you all for watching and have a great and fantastic day.